All right, welcome. We are live. This is a Mouse and Man. I am Drew. My man Patches is staring at me from his little corner, pile of blankets, and this is episode 4 of Epic Mickey 2, The Power of 2. Hope you can join us. Please like, subscribe, those things. Really appreciate it. Helps me out, keeps me motivated to keep this channel going, but we're having fun with it, which is the main thing. So I hope you can have fun with us tonight. I'm going to take a moment and get situated here. Welcome in, Adam. Good to see you. How's the week going? What's up, boyo? Boom. Boom. Mostly okay. I'm struggling with this Trump stuff, man. Not to be political, but feels like I've lived. I try to tune out, and that's why I appreciate stable leadership. But it feels like, just like casually listening to headlines and worrying about, the things that are concerning makes me feel like I've lived several lifetimes in the last couple weeks. And it's just heating up. But let's not focus on that tonight. So we go back to Blot Alley to get the teddy bear piece. Yes. I gotta have most of the teddy bear pieces at this point. All right.
Gus constructed a device that would put the fate of Wasteland back into the hands of a certain brave mouse.
It seems the train tunnels were damaged in the quake. I hope the dioramas are still traversable. You know, Mickey, these depict your greatest battles during your last visit to Wasteland. Shall we head into the gloom of Blot Alley?
Got my Arundel jersey on tonight because it is frickin' cold. It is frozen around here. Mickey's dad. That's a good. Not sure I understand, but now that you mention that, it does make me wonder about Mickey's parents. Since Mickey is no longer copyright protected, that could be something, somebody doing something with the Mickey IP invents themselves, Mickey's parents. We don't know about them. Let's find out. Let's create them. Maybe Mickey has a complicated relationship with his parents. Who knows? So where's the teddy bear piece? What gate are we talking about? Go to the other side of the gate that leads into the alley. This is indeed, boyo, the sequel to the paintbrush game, Epic Mickey 2. If that's the gate, I don't really see how to get to the other side. I feel like I'm stuck in this little corner here. Should be another way if the gate won't open. I feel very stuck in this little square here. This is the only time we can do this?
Watch out!
Yeah, I'm down with that. Because I don't want to just run in circles. Run in circles in the square. When I'm in a triangle mood, you know what I'm saying?
The way is open to the train tunnels, shall we?
Yeah, boyo, we've talked about that a little bit, and it is cool. It does add something, but I do miss the grunts and the noises, and as I've mentioned, I wish I had some of that, some of the various noises in the other game, especially just as like little phone notification tones, like, I could dig that. Some of that had a lot of charm.
Would you like to enter the projector?
Hold on!
Welp. Oh, I gotta paint it. Duh. In case anyone didn't see, we beat, I'm sure a lot of people didn't see, but we beat Indiana Jones the other day.
Thinner receded to celebrate your victories against the evil minions of the blot.
Oh, welcome, friend. I'm the automatic branch engineer, or Abe. Sort of a. Sorry.
Whose voice is that?
Oh.
Looks like the quake did considerable damage to the dioramas.
That sounds like
The whole system's
Jeff
unstable.
Goldblum.
We can either repair or take the damaged areas of each diorama offline. It would be nice to see these running again, wouldn't it?
Let's go see what Prescott was doing down here.
Yeah, it had its moments. Definitely want to go back to it. Might do a supplemental stream of some side quests that I didn't do. Go right and thin the wall for a gremlin. There's also DLC coming for that. That'll be fun, and I'll stream that. I may take the opportunity to do some of the side quests off stream because I've played all of that game on stream. No one watches those streams, and you know, I've done all that, and I'd like to see the game like in all its glory on an actual, you know, full TV. But I will be streaming the DLC in any case, whenever that comes out. Thin the wall for a gremlin. I can't say enough about, even though that game had moments that I wasn't amazingly happy with, like, overall I was amazingly happy with that game and thought it was sort of a miracle of a game.
It looks like the electricity powering the arms is exposed.
In a lot of ways, because you don't expect always games like based on a famous movie or something to be that high quality from a gameplay standpoint or a story standpoint, and it just really was a nice package. It will be coming to PS5. Xbox has thrown off all the restrictions now on stuff coming to other platforms. I am not seeing this gremlin. Orange wall here. Is looking red to me. Oh yeah.
Pretty sure that's not how the arms should be moving.
Don't worry about it.
So yeah, PS5 is going to be getting the Master Chief, Halo Master Chief collection, Starfield, a lot of like all the future. I think Xbox is just done with console exclusives because their consoles aren't selling enough. I hope they still make consoles because I really like my Xbox, but I also love PlayStation, and if you can have PlayStation's exclusives plus Xbox exclusives on a PlayStation, you're good to go.
It looks like the electricity powering the arms is exposed. That might be part of the problem.
Yes, sirree. I can feel the place improving by the minute.
No, it sounds
Good
like,
job, fellas.
doesn't sound like Jeff Goldblum. It sounds like Jimmy Stewart. Holy cow. It sounds like they resurrected Jimmy Stewart, and or just someone doing a really great impersonation of him. Well, I think Microsoft thinks it's bad for Xbox as a console platform, like that is supposedly competing with PlayStation. Like I think that'll be sort of the end of that. But it's not at all the end of Microsoft in the games industry. It's probably a smart move for them because they've made such efforts to become a big-time publisher. And I think it just probably makes business sense for them to open it up like that because it's not lucrative to keep their games, these major games, on a platform that's not really selling. Oh, Jeff Goldblum. Jeff Goldblum, I'm sure you've seen in movies. He's of course
That's the ticket. The power levels are doing just fine.
he's of course famous for Jurassic Park, among other things. And Jimmy Stewart is one of America's classic all-time actors from like the 40s and 50s.
Something you can do to fix the clock tower's face?
And he was in It's a Wonderful Life, the famous old Christmas movie. Oh, I can walk on this. What's going on here? Mickey and Oswald spin the wheels on each side of the clock tower to fix the face.
Yes! Now I feel better.
I think I appreciate the Small World ride, but I kind of think I would appreciate Dystopian Small World more, because Small World is like a very sugary treat that I can only take in very small doses. And the ride is not inherently, it's like an inherently large dose, because it goes on for a really long time, and that song just keeps going and going. The guy who wrote it, it was the Sherman Brothers, I think, who wrote that one. And the surviving Sherman brother, a few years ago, was saying how people come up to him and expressing like either like extreme love or extreme hate for that song. Then paint the face and climb the rafters. Get out of the way. Of course, Small World is a historic ride, so it's valuable from that standpoint.
The tune that's holding up the clock tower's face looks overextended.
Still need to hit the wheels a few more times. You fixed the clock tower. I haven't worked on my Jimmy Stewart impression.
I'm glad you came by.
Golly.
I'm feeling better already.
Feeling better already.
Diorama is opening.
Yeah, there's also, I think, basically the same ride at Disney World, but the original is at Disneyland. It does, it has a famous Christmas re-theme that they do every season that people really like, but it's still kind of the same ride. It's a classic, but it's definitely never one that I'm gonna wait in line for. Thought that was the gold cloth. Oh, there it is.
The transport tubes have power. Let's head into the next diorama and see what awaits. transport tubes have power. Let's head into the next diorama and see what awaits.
Am I supposed to take a picture here? I forgot about the pictures. No, I haven't. I might just put it. I might just do it on the channel under my name. Like I have my own channel that I, watch YouTube on and stuff.
Get going, huh?
But I'd like to think of a name for it as well. Drew's Other Games.
The transport tubes have power. Let's head into the next diorama.
Am I really supposed to make this jump to the cloud? That seems, or do we have to swing here? I know, right? That's basically
Transport tubes have power.
that's basically
Let's head
it.
into the next diorama and see what awaits.
Oswald is not cooperating. There's no prompt. What do you press for Oswald? X?
The transport tubes have power. Let's head into the next diorama and see what awaits.
Welcome, Anakin Skywalker. Good to see ya. Hope you had a nice rest. Ermagerd. We are not really working. Oh, that was. Oh! No. We did meet Robot Jimmy Stewart, so it has been an eventful start to the stream.
The transport tubes have power. Let's head into the next diorama and see what awaits.
What's up, Oak? Good to see ya. I thought you gave up on us. Or actually, I was wondering about your move. Have you moved yet? Good to see you, though.
The transport tubes have power. Let's head into the next diorama and see what awaits.
What do I have to do to get this thing to move? Do I really have to? Damn it. It's frustrating. What does the gold piece of cloth do for me? Oh, hey, bud.
The transport tubes have power. Let's head into the next diorama and see what awaits.
Oh, who's this? Where'd it go? Come here, friend. Come here, buddy. Oh, he's got to stretch out first. He comes up to me, asks for attention, and then when I'm like, come on, okay, you get what you want, he like starts stretching out in front of me. Just, hang on, Dad. I gotta just do a little. Where'd it go? Oh my God, buddy, what are you doing? You're so cute, but what the hell are you doing? I wish I had I need to figure out how to like there's an app that I have that you use the phone as like a camera for OBS, and that would open up some things, not the least of which would be, I think, improved video quality over what we're doing here on the 6-year-old webcam, which holds up all right. But come here, bud. Last chance, bud. Okay. Oh, here he is. Oh, here he is, Mr. Man. My little mouse. New landlady just got a home tour yesterday. Of your unit or home or whatever the situation is. All right, I guess this has to be like the last chance here.
The transport tubes have power. Let's head into the next diorama and see what awaits.
Ah! Woo!
Show. A bit of cloth. We should hang on to it for later.
Thanks, boyo. He's my best bud. I would vote for a puddle of cat piss over what we have going on right now. I don't root for anybody to fail, but that guy lost me on like day one and has done so many things that suck that he's never going to win me back. Take the tubes to the next diorama. I know. This is gonna have to be some snazzy threads that we weave with this cloth.
Say, you know what? I have some footage here that you just might want to check out. I think it'll help.
Look at that. There are markings on a wall in the back right corner of the room. We should check it out.
Well, what do you know? I'm feeling better already. Well, mostly better, anyway.
I also think that if a puddle of cat piss were the president, it would be less damaging to this country than what's happening right now. But focus on Mickey. I'm focused on Mickey.
There's still a lot of damage, so I'd be grateful if you could fix it up.
I would definitely vote for Robot Jimmy Stewart. I think that would be fine. And before long, you know, the robots are coming for the president's job as well. Like, you know, at some point, the robots are going to be too smart to ignore, and we're going to have. It'll be like baseball umpires. Like, we just need them to call balls and strikes because a human is too fallible.
Look up there in the rafters. I wonder if you could fix anything from that vantage point.
Popeyes with the mac and cheese, it's a classic combo. I've never had a proper Popeyes. Hell yeah. Jesus.
I believe you'll need to climb up to the rafters to attempt any repairs on the Mad Doctor's...
I went on a big Meyer run today that was pretty monumental. And got a ton of stuff, so I'm excited about that. I was worried that my freezer wouldn't be able to hold it. I'm worried about, speaking of holding it, freezing, What is with this guy? Every time he sits by me, he now like shivers. But when he sits by himself, he doesn't shiver. And sometimes, at first, I thought it was because I was getting too stressed during video games and like getting tense, and that was like rubbing off on him. That's a thing. You know, obviously dogs tremble if they don't know what's going on, but he's like shaking right now. Buddy. But he's not like upset. So I hope he's okay. He's not eating enough lately. Paint the eye and hell yeah, Nicholas, that's a good idea. Like give it the Spider-Man treatment. Paint the eye in the Beetleworx generator. Oh, that's a very generous opinion. And whether or not it's true, I'm not sure it's good enough. Actually, I'm very sure it's not good enough compared to our other options. That's a good question, Anakin. Maybe he's just nervous.
Look up there in the rafters. I wonder if you could fix anything from that part.
You think you're so tough?
Oh, yes, sirree. That's better. Looks like we're at about 30% repaired now. Good work, fellas.
Tube can't be used now. Alright, need to get rid of this.
I believe you'll need to climb up to the rafters to attempt any repairs on the Mad Doctor's snow globe.
Okay, let's get going.
Boyo, I disagree. I think she was a really strong candidate. You know, we can't always get the ideal candidate, but if you want competence and relative integrity, and a stable hand, like, you know, I think she would have given us that. So I know some people were not very high on her, but I wasn't one of them. I was happy to vote for her.
I wonder if you could fix anything from that part.
This guy is just on another level, and it's not a good level. But it's you know, I could like Biden, whatever you think about him, like I went to bed at night not worried about us like damaging alliances or doing something crazy that was gonna hurt a lot of people or you know, threatening democracy, like things like that. As a lawyer and a political science guy, like this is real, and it is, you know, it's happened before, so it's scary. But you know, we just brace ourselves, do what we can, and move forward. To go back toward the tube entrance, do not interact with the reprogramming node of the cages. Adam always throws so much knowledge at me I gotta keep up with. And go back toward precious knowledge, go back toward the tube entrance. Oh my God, I'm getting sloppy. How do I even get back over there? This is just going off the rails over here.
I believe you'll need to climb up to the rafters to attempt any repairs on the Mad Doctor's snow globe.
I'm all over it.
Well, now, that wasn't very nice, you know. Suppose I'll have to beef up security.
Another photo op?
Look up there in the rafters. I wonder if you could fix anything from that vantage point.
Oh my god, this is frustrating. Gotta stop walking on that.
I believe you'll need to climb up to the rafters to attempt any repairs on the Mad Doctor's snow globe.
How? So, Oak, you said there was a tour. Does that mean that you've already moved? Oh, hello. Yeah, I can't seem to, and now there's this is what a weird. Oh, there's like British Royal Guard chickens here coming after me. I went up the tubes. Strawberries. There's always time for a strawberry break. It's like a chicken nutcracker something. Something's going on there. Still in the house. When do you move? Climb on the track pieces near where you come in. Track pieces. Climb. Oh. You climb on the moving cart?
Look up there in the rafters. I wonder if you could fix anything from that vantage point.
A boogie with a hoofy? I don't know what that is.
Time to save the day.
Oh my god. Oh, is that that sounds like maybe that's a good thing. It sounds like maybe it's a nice place, Oak. What are they doing, like renovations or something?
I believe you'll need to climb up to the rafters to attempt any repairs on the Mad Doctor's snow globe.
Anakin, congratulations. Wow. So low-key about it. Congratulations. That's very exciting. So you're actually married, because last time we thought we were talking about you, and we were talking about the character. Oh, paint the pipes. Does my paint reach this?
Oh, now that's the ticket. The power levels are doing just
Oh, nice.
fine.
You said it was going to be a surprise. What kind did you end up having?
That Beetleworx cutout prop is having a hard time entering the replicators.
Paint the eye in the Beetleworx generator. Which is the Beetleworx generator?
Maybe you could find a way to shut off the Beetleworx cutout instead of fixing the door.
What? We don't check the mail very often. The doors that keep chomping. As a Lions fan, I'm not that excited about the Super Bowl because I wish the Lions I feel like they kind of blew their chance. They had a really good chance, but they just had so many injuries. But they were such a good team. So it's disappointing they couldn't have gone further. I think they would have had a really good chance if they had made it to this game. The generator is the doors that keep chomping. Cannoli style. Oh, wow. Oh, paint the up.
Oh, good going, fellas. Now I can turn on the power to the exit and the security systems. Whoa, now. Well, that's 2 tons of ugly right there. I need to lock down the transport tube so he doesn't get into the other dioramas.
It looks like a tougher version of the Blockworks we encountered earlier. Let's deal with it quickly.
This is quite the area. What did he say to defeat the shark? Oh, we have to fight him. Okay. Spin attack the mask twice, then jump on the red button, then paint the blot. School when I was growing up, it was good. I went to Catholic schools until from like K through high school. Went to an all-boys Catholic high school, so that was a little bit of a different experience. But it was, I think, a good education overall. I don't know that I would recommend a single-sex like high school, but it was good. And I had a really good time in college at University of Michigan. I had like the classic college experience. I kind of caught up on some socializing that I didn't do in high school. Yeah, I think I'm happy I'm done with school, but I'm never going to be done with paying for law school, probably. And so I'm sort of not done with it from that standpoint. But, you know, I did like how in school you kind of defined periods of your life based on what level of school you're in. So, you know, like it almost made the time seem more like you were accumulating more experiences or something, like, because like now, you know, you're like you remember, oh, this happened in my freshman year, or this happened in my sophomore year, and they all seem like these distinct periods of time. And now, like, I feel like the older you get, like the more time just bleeds together, and you know, just goes by rather quickly while you're doing the same things and you're not progressing in the same, you know, level, like you're not leveling up. I guess, you know, along a predefined path like that. My mom was pretty religious. My dad was kind of like just detached from it, and I feel like as he gets older, he's becoming more conservative religious. Jump on the button when Oswald shocks it. Okay.
Hey, knock it off.
There it is. Am I getting him? Are these guardian spirits good for me at all? Oh.
I'm ready.
Anakin, you went to high school in Detroit? Are you from here?
Oh, now that's better. Yes, sir. Let me get this for you here. There you go. The exit's all ready.
Well done. Shall we move on?
I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. Take the tubes to the blot diorama. For the tubes.
Well,
I do, yeah.
found this old footage while I was searching through my database.
I grew up
More
here
storage
and
areas in the next diorama.
spent the last
I
16
wonder
years
what
in
Prescott is
Southern
using.
California
We need to be on
and
the lookout for a way
moved back
into
over the
those
summer.
rooms.
Would you look at that? Why, I feel like $1,000,000.
So it's old and new
Oh,
at the
but
same
say,
time.
The blot diorama still needs some repairs. You best be careful in there. Okay, fellas?
How have you not mentioned this? That's very cool. Yeah. So you know a lot of the same things, I'm sure, that I am very familiar with around here. Use the crank to lower the punching blot back into place.
I'm not really sure why Prescott
Oh my
wanted all
god, the
these
guy's like a
things.
dead ringer for
Looks like he's making
Jimmy
something
Stewart.
big.
It is uncanny. Use the crank to lower the punching. There's always so much going on in these rooms. It's like hard to keep up with.
That blot prop has really sprung out of place. Ha ha!
This Archer Mickey is weird. Crank. Yeah, I mean, that's obviously the first thing you think of when you hear Abe. Where's Honest Abe when we need him? It'd be really interesting. That's a cool time travel movie. Let's do a time travel movie where somehow Abe Lincoln is transported into modern day, or George Washington, and has to be like the president under current conditions. I'd like to see that show.
You should find a way to crank the blot piece back down into its correct position.
This is the blot, right? But how do we... Oh, the sparks.
That blot prop has really sprung out of place. Ha ha!
Woodhaven. I don't know exactly where that is, but I know of it. I'm in the suburbs. I grew up in Redford.
You should find a way to crank the blot piece back down into its correct
Does
position.
kind of sound like a woodpecker. Man, yeah, I like that alternate history. Abe didn't deserve it.
Well, the diorama is holding pretty steady at 50%. Don't let it drop too much, though.
What is going on here with this tire? That's a demented looking Mickey. So I'm saying I want to see him
Blot looks like it's stuck.
transported to modern day and have to like do TV interviews and stuff. Like, why didn't Abe Lincoln go? Abe Lincoln really hurt his election chances when he didn't appear on the Joe Rogan podcast. Go up to the rafters and push the flying blots mechanism on the electrified section. Is that... Oh, this is cool.
I wonder what's keeping the flying
God
blot
dang it.
from moving.
God dang it, Gus. I like to get a clean image, clean screenshot without the text at the bottom. Do not interact with the cage reprogramming node. I hope I will know it when I will note it when I see it.
On my way!
Paint the clouds.
The flying blot looks like it's stuck.
Joe Biden is Mace Windu. I mean, honestly, I think Joe Biden would be a Jedi, and what we've got now would be very Sith-like. I don't think, you know, people just are gonna hate on the president, but he was a solid one with not without flaws, but I will take it all day in this era. I think we need to, when we have a decent person in the office or in any office, like, we should focus on, you know, what we can appreciate about them and building them up rather than just like,
Keeping the flying blot from moving.
you know, focusing on all the little nitpicks. Like, when you're nitpicking, you're lucky to be in a position where that's all you have to do, because otherwise you can rest easy at night. But, you know, David Lynch, the late David Lynch, who I am a big fan of, used to say, focus on the donut, not the hole. So, you know, I'm trying to do that here, even with the current situation, but there's not a lot of, it feels like a lot of hole without a lot of donut around it. Feels mostly like a hole. Push the blot mechanism into the power supply. What is the blot mechanism? My least favorite platform.
Wait for me!
Actually, no, that's the Trump platform. I'm sorry, I had to, but this is my second least favorite platform.
From moving.
Expenses. What's expensive now? emotional platforms.
The flying blot looks like it's stuck.
It's weird. They make you think like you can and have to swing the platform, but you like sort of don't. Impressive that I managed to run into that.
Oh, you're doing a bang-up job, fellas. Let me switch it over to the Dark Beauty Castle routine.
When you
Such
first
unexpected
face the
joy
blot,
from
you
this
use
Jimmy
the
Stewart
towers to launch
impersonation.
fireworks. Mickey, these look like the fireworks control towers. Defeat the blot the last time you were in Wasteland. It appears you need to line them up again.
Be right there.
Good Lord. Now just keep messing with the tower alignment until I get it right.
Dear me, it looks like the fireworks on the towers have shifted out of
How do we
position.
do that?
Try lining them up again.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
What are they supposed to align with? We did a fair bit of this in Indiana Jones. This kind of thing. Done a little bit
When you first faced the blot,
more
you used the
compellingly in
towers
that
to launch
game.
fireworks at him, correct?
Anakin, not gonna argue with you on that one. Because I'm not very good to begin with. I mean, I'm okay at some games, but, you know, I'm not the best gamer and I get distracted. All three of them must face the blot's face, but there's no, I don't know how to, like, stop some and not the other to make them align. What's going on? Can we hand
Dear
move them?
me, it looks like the fireworks on the towers have shifted out of position. Try lining them up again.
It feels like all I can do is just randomly jump on it and it'll never get to the place I need all three of them to be. This is where I just was. Is it?
When you first faced the blot, you used the towers to launch fireworks at him, correct?
Okay, so that, does that mean this one's in the right spot and the other ones aren't? But how do we keep that one where it is, or like not move them all at once? Because if I can't, he said you can change where
Dear
the
me,
power goes.
It looks like the fireworks on the towers have shifted out of position. Try lining them up again.
What's up, Robert? Fantasy World puzzles. The crank above button.
When you first faced the blot, you used the towers to launch fireworks at him, correct?
Oh, because then that oh, I see. This is probably not right, but no, because
Dear me, it looks like the fireworks on the towers have shifted out of position.
the way you control
Try
it.
lining them up again.
Yes, so now no. Is there a way to get it on just the one?
When you first faced the blot, you used the towers to launch fireworks at it, correct?
The only one you can... The only... The only one that can be...
Dear me, it looks like the fireworks on the towers have shifted out of position. Try lining them up again.
Can be done all by itself is this one. And we had that one in the right place.
When you first faced the blot, you used the towers to launch fireworks at him, correct?
No, because this is getting no power. Even I... You do know how to do this, boyo? You're seeing it? I'm bad at this stuff sometimes. When you turn center and right, then just turn center.
Dear me, it looks like the fireworks on the towers have shifted out of position. Try lining them up again.
Let's see if we can... This is how we had it before. We just can't get the lever so that it's...
When you first faced the blot, you used the towers to launch fireworks at him, correct?
Turn both right and center. Yeah, that's what I'm doing, but I can't get them both green at the same time. Because the only one that I seem to be able to turn all by itself is the center one. So, and doesn't seem to be an option, and it doesn't look like any of the positions get you...
Dear me, it looks like the fireworks on the towers have shifted out of position. Try lining them up again.
Get you, like... Doesn't seem like you could get the center and another one. Meanwhile, I got this friendly blotling Just chilling. Throwing up in his mouth or something.
When you first faced the blot, you used the towers to launch fireworks at him, correct?
Wait, is that? Wait, so if I can get the right one green now, I can now do it somehow. It's there. He is. He's doing it. He's pulling a Dreamlight Valley.
Well, that's just swell. I'm feeling better already. And look, you can head on out now, too.
Well done. Shall we move on?
Surely we shall. But I'll miss you, Jimmy Stewart.
That's the ticket? Oh, feeling just like my old self again. Now, if you need anything, just ask.
Can you tell us what Prescott was doing down here?
You know, Prescott created me back in the day. Anyway, I suppose he must have been building something big and important because, well, he came and grabbed a bunch of parts. When I asked him, he said,
"Trust me, Abe. It's for the greater good. I'm going to a place
This guy's
where I'll
talented.
be appreciated. Soon they'll all remember the name Prescott."
I think this is an actual level.
and, well, that's all I know. Oh, say, there is something else I can do for you, though. I have a reward over there. If you want it, come on by anytime.
If you want it.
Because I'll be here, good as new. Thanks a lot, fellas, and good luck.
If the AI future looks like that, I'm down.
This is mine.
Oh, jeez. Got a late start on that helicopter ride there. Yeah, the game design in this game is definitely not as good as the other one. But there's a lot of fun. There's a lot of interesting stuff going on. Not the least of which is, you know, robot Jimmy Stewart here. Wait, what just happened? Adam, if that's true, that's mysterious as hell. Because that guy is doing a dead-on Jimmy Stewart impression. Is this how is Jimmy Stewart still alive? Did they freeze him and unfreeze him? How did this work? He's been dead for a while. It's in the back center of the room. Oh, right.
Yeah, I know how to do this.
Bro, where are you at? Oh my god. Yeah, exactly. It was happy for about 10 minutes, and then they got another catastrophe.
Would you like to enter the projector to Fort Wasteland?
before Wasteland, head to the left through the woods, climb the treetops to free another gremlin and enter the fort. Don't thin any blotlings. Head to the left.
Would you like to enter the projector to Fort Wasteland?
What a fun saxophone couple. Oh wow, it's a saxophone double date with a who are they dating there? These tiny head violin women. All right, well, we're not trembling over here anymore. That's good, bud.
I told you two to stay away from the Spanish.
Napoleon Ghost.
Oh, have you forgotten the damage they did in Ventureland already?
Double
And a
wedding,
blight
double
on
whammy.
Wasteland.
Besides that, no one has seen this fort in years. It's a historical treasure.
Exactly. An archaeological site that belongs to all tunes.
So what? They found it first? Stay out of the fort! I made it!
Work has been kicking my ass. It's really not that bad.
How resourceful blotlings could be.
I've just been busy. Busier than I'd like to be. But there's a lot to be said about being forced to be busy at work. I guess it, makes the day go by faster, if nothing else. But I'm like getting assignments faster than I can get them out the door, and that's not a great feeling. Climb the giant axe to the woods and climb the trees. Oh wow, toxic Dumbo.
There simply must be a way into the fort.
This is mine. I'm all over it. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I know how to do this.
So what do we do about that? Gorgeous little bejeweled butterfly there. And the face, Grandma Willow. I'm a big Grandma Willow fan. Go through the tree trunk's head. Listen with your heart. You will understand. To get to the trees in another... I jump into his eyes? Oh, but we have to open up his mouth again, right? You did it, Yoke. I think if you have to use the watch power. Yeah, it seemed like that, but I didn't know how to make the watch. Like, I had to sit there and hold it for him, for Oswald to do his thing, and then when I let go, the thing snapped closed.
There simply must be a way into the fort.
I'm all over it. Yeah, I know how to do this.
It opened before. Oh, there it is. Oh, I didn't. I feel like I didn't do something. I did something different because it seemed like it closed right away the last time. Oh, jeez. Spyro's here? Whoa. Isn't this the place I wasn't supposed to kill anybody? I haven't used thinner. Climb to the top of the trees to find a gremlin. A lot of splitootion going on around here. As I've said, splidoosh sounds like a word Jack Black made up. I watched him do, he does Tenacious D. He performs this thing with the saxaboom, which is a like a toy electronic saxophone that he just dances with and pretends to like play the saxophone. He does it, you know, he's like really funny. But he did that on like did that on one of the late night, I think Fallon a few years ago, and just it's a very funny 1-minute clip. This is a really annoying forest. What was the forest? I forget the forest's name. The Kokiri Forest or something in Zelda Ocarina of Time. It was a magical forest when I first played that game. I was like, this is enchanting AF. That was one of the first games. I remember seeing Zelda Ocarina of Time, I think, and Mario 64 on display at like Sears.
You'd think there'd be some spatters around here.
Demoing before I actually got an N64, and I was just very overwhelmed with how it really drew me in as a child. I think in that time, like if I had seen that now, like, and they were making the kind of leaps they were making so quickly with games, the N64 came out now and the circumstances were the same, that it was as impressive as it was then. Technically, I think I would be equally awed, but there's something to be said about being a kid and seeing that stuff for the first time. You're just like, your imagination allows you to sort of embrace it, I think, even more. Okay, now we're trembling again. What's up with you, bud? I'm worried about him. He seems okay, but we've been stuck inside, and I think that's been kind of hard on him, and I'm not enjoying it. He just hasn't been eating much, and he's hungry for snacks, but not his, he's got his official doggy blanket here. Hungry for snacks, but not his regular kibs. And the trembling, I thought it was about like the video games at first, and now I hope he's like not got an issue. He's not the youngest guy, but he's pretty healthy otherwise. We take good care of him.
Hey, be careful!
Can you spladooshes stop being douches? The douchey spladooshy. Ooh, it's a nice one. I was just thinking about the word spladoosh and how it rhymes with douche, and how they're, you know, not exactly the friendliest until you spray the blue goo on them. But there's too many of them and they explode, so see, it's just, there's a lot of toxins. I forget what I'm trying to do in here. Like, am I trying to climb? Ugh, what? Oh, it was that. It was a spladoosh that did that, wasn't it? See? They are douches. Maybe the word douche really means spladoosh. It's just a shorthand way of referring to unhelpful and nasty little spladooshes. It's like saying, you're such a spladoosh. They're called drop wings? It sounds an awful lot like droppings. Is that intentional? Speaking of other vulgar terms. Oh, it's a cow.
Good show. A
Good
bit of
show.
We should hang on to it for later.
No. Oh, no. Guy was a spladoosh bag. Oh my god, missing these jumps just kills me sometimes in this game. Kind of sounds like there's like a game show episode, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire or something going on with that noise. It's like dun 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 dun. Very Who Wants to Be a Millionaire vibes. Shout out Regis. Love you, Regis. R.I.P. Regis. No! There's not a lot of room for error either. It's frustrating sometimes. That show used to be such a sensation. I remember a lot of nights just with the whole family just glued to the TV watching Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. That was some primetime viewing in its day. Would you like to phone a friend? Is that your final answer? Final answer, Regis. Oh, Lord. Ah! God. Can we, Oswald's kind of in the way a little bit. I was gonna say, can we paint this and do it? Is that how we're supposed to do this? TV full of dramas? What are you watching these days? Oswald's never felt quite as much in the way as he did jumping up that. I will say that. Not the worst, but a little much. Don't give the picture a deal at all, really. But we're up here, we just got something. I do see the gremlin. Yeah, I was just gonna pretend he wasn't there, but wait, where is he? Oh, there he is. So we have to... Streaming series. Thai series or American series? How am I supposed to get over there? Oh, yeah, maybe. I always forget about the floating.
This is mine.
Thanks again for rescuing me, my friend. I can't believe I was caught again.
I was trying to find some of those fabled lost gulch when I was attacked by Beetleworx. They threw me in a cage and disappeared into the fort. It was frightening, I tell you.
What's your favorite What's your favorite all-time show?
I'll help you out later if I can. You know, there are multiple ways into the fort. You might try one with fewer tool-eating monsters. Hey, I know. Follow me.
This looks easy to get to. Is this another floating scenario? Oh, jeez.
Hey, wait up, Mickey.
Am I in? I picture Jim Dooley just like swimming in a pile of money, like Scrooge McDuck, just because he's copyrighted a couple of my videos. And I don't know if he has on Epic Mickey too.
It looks like it will take both of you to get this contraption right.
That's just
Once
my
it's
cartoon
activated, we should be able to
image
head
of
to
him
the
in my
Floatyard.
head.
Egads, that's not good. Someone must have tampered with the machine.
I'm sure he's like a normal guy. He's probably not made any kind of fortune off of this type. I wonder what a man gets paid to do music for a video game like Epic Mickey. Fiddler Pig. Oh boy.
Goodness, it's a slobber. We better act quickly. Go for the mouth when it tries to suck us in.
He makes them bad again? Oh no, they're still good.
The mouth is its only weak point.
Hey, knock it off.
These guys ain't so tough. Ouch.
Who's your favorite celebrity? Is it Regis? Regis had a hell of a career. I'm sure he worked hard, but it seems like your job definitely seems like Regis and Kathy like seemed like light television, but I'm sure he worked. He probably got up really early and was always in a suit on a TV set, like. So I'm sure he worked as much as anybody, and was always on TV for other stuff. Like, it's got to be a lot of work. He doesn't suck you in enough.
This guy's bugging ya.
Your electricity can stun the beast.
Does that mean I can paint these and get items? No.
What are you doing?
Dang.
What are you doing?
Yeah, he's kind of just... Not sure if that's helpful to me when he keeps stunning him, is it? What is happening here? Is this like some kind of glitch? Oh, or I froze him in the wood pile. So just hang on, buddy. Do I guess I have to free him to finish this? That's weird. Alright, finally.
You friended all the little guys, boss. I was hoping you would. And, as a reward, I got an exit for you to the Floatyard. This should help you find Prescott. Hey, and all the little guys say thanks. Even Dolores the slobber. Why, she'd give you an ice cream cone if she had one. Say, they even wanted you to have this costume. I don't know why. Don't supposing it'd fit you.
What a charming flower costume. Let's take it back to Clarabelle.
Oh, that's not for us.
I believe this projector goes to the Floatyard. I wonder what Prescott is doing there.
Big bad wolf down there? Not just regular wolf or dog man? Sleeping dog wheelbarrow man? I wonder if he's just cold. He's a California canine. But I don't think that's it. With this shivering. What's up, Skylar? Welcome in. How you doing tonight? Is this just a jump I'm supposed to make? Oh, I gotta wake him up. On here, Skylar, I play Disney and Disney-related games, like anything you would see in a Disney theme park. So like Marvel, Star Wars, Disney, Pixar stuff. But on my, in my gaming life, I play a lot of different games. I'm playing a lot of first-person shooters right now. Playing Doom right now. I just beat Halo. How about you? Wow, look at his... That is some bootylicious action going on right there. Look at that. That is... Wow, between that and... I'm just really amused with this. But between this and Jimmy Stewart, we've had some fun surprises tonight. Yu-Gi-Oh! That's a name I haven't heard in a while. That's cool. I don't know much about Yu-Gi-Oh! There's so much, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is really popular, I know, but there's also, like, so much Japanese anime and stuff that, like, people are devoted fans of that just is so... It seems like there's so many random series and things that I, like, couldn't begin to know about. I mean, I'm obviously not as into it as other people, but, yeah. There's just, like, so much out there. It's impressive. I started watching, like, Attack on Titan, I think, a while ago. Like, that's, like, one of my only forays into, like, real serial anime. It was pretty cool. The Floatyard. Oh, nice. Rebirth. I want to play that. I hope that comes to Xbox. Floatyard is the last level before the boss. Because I don't think I have the PC to play that game right now. I definitely don't think I have enough PC to play it on PC. And just realistically, if I bought it for PC, I probably wouldn't play it. Because I'm just not a PC gamer by habit. 4 cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! It's a card game. And I remember it was on TV, too. I don't know. I got a little bit more left in the tank. Let's see. It's a free... What's free?
Would you like to travel to the Floatyard?
Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a free game. I didn't know that. I feel like it's been around a while. Like, they've had a lot of different video games and card games and, like, TV shows and just all over. Do it, Oak.
Don't worry about it.
Who's there? If it isn't the snooping duo. And is that Gus with you as well? This is just perfect. My talents were wasted in the gag factory. Wasted by you, Gus. But now, here, among these discarded relics, my genius can finally be seen by the world.
Disgruntled gremlin.
We have to hurry, Mickey, before Prescott gets away again.
I was just watching a ride show or ride through of the Pinocchio ride at Disneyland today, and they were riding through Stromboli's part. Oh, interesting. Skylar, I think we are going to do Star Wars game tomorrow. Usually do a Star Wars game on Wednesday. It is usually Mace Windu's special day here on the channel. Windu's Day. Be sure to check it out. It's the most unhinged night on the channel. We have been playing... We're almost done with Outlaws, and I need to finish that because I'm playing a Paint the Gears, or I'm paying a like monthly fee. I paid so much money just to play this game for the Ubisoft thing. I'm not using like any other Ubisoft game. So anyway, that we did Battlefield 2, but that kind of went off the rails last time. We have done a few Lego or Star Wars games, including Lego Star Wars so far. So got a bunch of things to choose from, but also going through the EA Jedi games, Survivor and Fallen Order. Not sure which one I'll do. Oh, there are the gears. Mickey Mouse coming in hot. Oh, I love it. I love the recent photo there on your icon. That's great. You're looking good, Mick. Good to see you. Do we really want to fix Stromboli? Guess now we can do things with him. Stromboli is kind of a bad dude. Bad in a bad way, not bad in a good way. Oh, but he's not fully fixed? Right. I'm gonna just call him President Stromboli from now on. So that's how I feel.
What has Prescott done to the Floatyard?
Yeah, I know how to do this. I can't hold these open forever, Mickey.
That's a very enticing door to walk away from. But you say there's a gremlin up above.
Wait for me!
This is where we came in. Don't need that. Go through the alleyway. Is this an alleyway? Such interesting scenarios in these games. Mickey Junk Mountain.
These contraptions. How long has Prescott been working here?
Where's Ozman? Where'd you go? Where are you when I need you? I can't free him until Oswald gets his behind up here. Where'd he go?
I'm all over it. Yeah, I know how to do this.
Oh, thanks for the help. I was attacked when I came here looking for scrap metal. You say it was Prescott?
Scrap metal!
I can't believe he would cage a fellow gremlin. Well, when I find him, I'm gonna teach him a lesson he won't forget. If you need help, pal, just yell, and I'll see what I can do.
What are we doing here? Just mindless manual labor, or are we moving something?
So, you've made it this
Whoa.
far. I'm impressed, but you're too late.
It's Alice.
Follow me, but only if you dare.
Gremlin Prescott's lost it. Whew. Oh boy.
We need to follow it. Let's try and find some way into that float.
Those eyes.
Hey, knock it off, Mickey. Is this guy bugging ya?
Is this it?
This one's mine.
Well done. That seems to have gotten some of these old float pieces moving again.
You think you're so tough?
If you want to make your way up to that window, you're going to have to do it unseen. The water that pesky eye slammed the door in our faces. How uncivil!
We can take him.
There's no time to waste. Prescott is getting further. The water that pesky eye slammed the door in our faces. How uncivil!
Am I supposed to...
Hold on.
Invisible ink? Where's that?
The water that float is open, how do we get past that all-seeing eye? If you want to make your way up to that window, you're going to have to do it unseen. You're going to have to do it unseen. That pesky eye slammed the door in our faces. How uncivil! If you want to make your way up to that window, you're going to have to do it unseen.
Watch out!
Wasn't the reprogramming node what we did over here? Or is it this?
I'm all over it.
Are those fireworks up there? That giant hand seems to be holding them aloft. That hand must be getting power from somewhere. There's no time to waste. Prescott is getting further away with each passing moment.
Welcome, Luis. This is the hardest part of the game. I'm doing something not quite right here. Then I don't know where to get. Oh, there's the invisible ink. Trying to ignore the Beetleworx. I'm not like looking out of the room. Oh, I see.
I slammed the door in our faces. How uncivil!
Is this the one where you can't move too fast, or else it'll like slip off? Right. Yeah, Luis. No, I did it again.
I slammed the door in our faces. How uncivil!
It is uncivil.
Want to make your way up to that window, you're going to have to do it unseen.
That's really annoying, though, when you have to make those jumps. Like, that doesn't seem like there's a good way to avoid... I don't know what I'm doing right or wrong in this situation. Like, can I do this flip jump at all? Does it mess it up, or what? Like, it seems like sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't. See, what was that? Why? I was doing those jumps the whole way up, and then when I get to the eye, they're like, nope, you're busted. Ugh. Man, you weren't kidding, the hardest part of the game. This is, I'm starting to maybe see what you mean. What was for breakfast?
Your way up to that window.
What the hell? That's
Prescott went through that window up.
That's crap.
We need to get higher ground if we want to follow him.
Yeah, man, I'm this is like a bullshit thing too. Like this isn't like skill or good game design. This is just like something stupid. And I don't know, like I can see where the rage would come in, because this is not something that feels like it's predictable.
Your way up to that window, you're going to have to do it unseen.
The watch sketch? Oh, that's a savory breakfast. How do I use the sketches again?
Be right there.
Not now. Is it a timed thing that like you have to move fast but not too fast?
Slammed the door in our faces. How uncivil.
So that's why you're saying the watch sketch, but where do I use it? Oh my god. And my thing wore off. Use the buttons to cycle through sketches. Use it to slow down time. This is ominous. Like, I don't know if... Alright, I don't want to speak negatively. Use the buttons. I died.
Be right there.
I don't know that the watch sketch though, like, it doesn't seem like it slows. I can't tell if it's like, it doesn't do anything to your invisibility ink. And now it's gone. Oh.
That pesky eye slammed the door in our faces. How uncivil. If you want to make your way up to that window, you're going to have to do it unseen.
Yeah, but did it? It didn't though. Because it's still in effect and it didn't work. This is insane. This may be the, like, if I can't do this, like, it's just the end of the road for this game. Like, I mean, there's only so many times I'm gonna keep indulging this. Like, this is insane. What am I missing here?
Look around that house for a way inside. Search high and low. That pesky eye slammed
It
the door in
doesn't
our
stop
faces.
it.
How uncivil. That pesky eye slammed the door in our faces. How uncivil.
Going for the paint path. And these jumps are just not just stupid. Does the, I mean, it seems like what's happening is the ink maybe timing out more than just me going too fast?
If you want to make your way up to that window, you're going to have to do it unseen. If you want to make your way up to that window, you're going to have to do it unseen.
Is there no faster way to get up there? It would suck to just stop a game because of this, but this is like, I don't know how many times I'm going to try and do this, and that's a good idea.
I slammed the door in our faces. How uncivil.
What's the fairy sketch do again? Nothing relevant here.
I slammed the door in our faces. How uncivil.
That is ridiculous, though, if you're going to make people do the slow walk thing while trying to do those jumps.
Your way up to that window, you're going to have to do it unseen. That pesky eye slammed the door in our faces. How uncivil.
This is so dumb. Like, definitely a thing that makes you kind of understand why the game has not a great reputation. What now? What do I have to do again?
Are those fireworks up there? That giant hand seems to be holding them aloft. That hand must be getting power from somewhere.
Of all the difficult game situations I've encountered recently in the various shooters and stuff, this was not on my bingo card, as they say, for... yeah, Adam, I might be wrapping it up. So, anyway, I'll try this for a couple minutes, but I don't know how much more I'm going to sit here and do this. And I don't know where that leaves me with this, finishing this game after this. Because I don't think I'm coming back for more of this. If they're not gonna, like, offer a rational way to beat it.
That pesky eyes slam the door in our faces. How uncivil.
It's unfortunate, because as, like, flawed as this game might be, like, I've had a decent time with it. But life's too short for shit like this. Did I do it? I did it. Oh my god.
You want to enter the projector to Prescott's arena?
Well, we carry on.
Be careful.
I gotta be more patient, but that was not feeling good. It just felt like busted gameplay. I did it. Puts a little wind in my sails. Couldn't tell you. Oh, okay, couldn't tell you. But thank you.
You know, Abe told me you were coming. I didn't think you could make it through my defenses, but here you are.
This is the evilest gremlin I've ever met.
Why did you sabotage the projectors?
Why? I can do whatever I want, that's why! My brilliance was wasted at the gag factory. You wouldn't even listen to my plan to upgrade the projectors. With the brush, no one will ever look down their noses at me again.
I made it through, Adam, yeah. Against all odds. It was looking pretty bleak there. Then the reloading pipes in the ceiling.
Mickey, you need to fill the turret.
There's a force field below us. Looks like a nasty one, too. Yeah, I know how to do this. Look, it's reloading. I'll distract it, and you fill up its tanks. This is mine.
Quick, knock back the cannonball!
Fill the pump of the cans.
Look, it's reloading. We can get close.
My word! Look at those tanks on the machine's backside!
I'm all over it.
Quick, knock back the cannonball!
Look, I'll distract it, and you fill up its tanks. Don't worry about it. Mine. I'm all over it.
Mickey, if you fill up the tanks, we can end this charade.
Look, it's reloading. We can get close. I'll distract it.
This reminds me of a Zelda, well, like a supercharged version of those Zelda tree people
There's a
that
force
shoot the
field
things
below
at
us.
you.
Looks like a nasty one, too. Yeah, I know how to do this. Look, it's reloading. We can get close. I'll distract it, and you fill up its tanks.
Quick, knock back the cannonball!
This one's
Oswald, you can reprogram the turret from the side. Mickey, you need to fill the turret with paint or thinner! Well done. The contents of the tank are affecting that giant machine above us. Interesting.
I'm all over it. Look, it's reloading. We can get close. Don't worry about it. I'll distract it, and you fill up its tanks. This one's mine. I'm all over it.
Guess I'll just let him kill me, or I'll just...
My word, look at those tanks on them.
There's a force field below us. Looks like a nasty one, too. This one's mine.
Good God.
This is mine. I'll distract it, and you fill up its tanks. Look, it's reloading. We can get close. I'm all over it. Yeah, I know how to do this.
Mickey, if you fill up the tanks, we can end this charade. Quick, knock back the cannonball!
Don't worry about it.
Just getting worked by the cannonballs.
I'll distract it, and you fill up its tanks. I'm all over it.
Takes forever to get around.
I'll distract it, and you fill up its tanks. Look, it's reloading. We can get close. Don't worry about it. This is mine.
Mickey, you need to fill the turret with paint or thinner!
This one's mine. I'll distract it, and you fill up its tanks. Yeah, I know how to do this.
Quick, knock back the cannonball!
Oh my god.
Mickey, you need to fill the turret with paint or thinner!
Don't worry about it. I'll distract it, and you fill up its tanks. There's a force field below us. Looks like a nasty one, too. This is mine. Look, it's reloading. We can get close.
Really bad.
You need to fill the turret with paint or thinner!
I'm all over it. There's a force field below us. Looks like a nasty one, too. I'll distract it, and you fill up its tanks. Yeah, I know how to do this. Look, it's reloading. We can get close. Don't worry about it.
Mickey, if you fill up the tanks, we can end this charade.
This is mine. I'll distract it, and you fill up its tanks. This one's mine.
Dear Lord.
Look, it's reloading. We can get close. Yeah, I know how to do this.
This is... Ugh.
My word, look at those tanks on the machine's backside.
Why did it seem so much easier the first couple times to get a good shot at the back? Like this time I feel like I'm just getting am I in a second stage of the fight that it's respawning me at instead of the very beginning?
I'll distract it, and you fill up its tanks. This one's mine. This
He doesn't stay like exposed for any meaningful length of time. And you can't outpace him, so I don't get it. And then when this happens, by the time you're able to get around to him, he's like very much done with it.
Look, it's reloading. We can get close. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I know how to do this. I'll distract.
This feels like a trash boss fight. Like, I mean, but that's...
Look, it's reloading. We can get close. This one's mine.
This is a really bad boss fight. Like, it's not even overwhelmingly hard, but I mean, it's only hard because it's like, it's just like, it feels like poor design. Like, there's, it's not, I don't know. I'm doing the same thing I always do where I just, you know, complain about it, but this is truly not, doesn't feel like a good, well-designed thing. It doesn't, it's not fun. Like,
I'll distract it, and you fill up its tanks. This one's mine.
it's not exciting. It's just annoying.
Look, it's reloading. We can get close. This is mine.
I feel like once again I'm gonna have to get somewhat lucky to finish this. Because my patience is just running thin, and I don't see where to finish him off. Like, what is happening here?
I'm all over it.
Mickey, if you fill up the tanks, we can end this charade.
Meanwhile, Gus is just aggravating the situation by being like, well, just do the thing. What are you waiting for?
I'll distract it, and you fill up its tanks.
Goodbye, cruel world.
Mickey, you need to fill the turret with...
There's a force field below us. Looks like
What am I missing about how to get behind him? Oh my god.
I'll distract it, and you fill up its tanks.
Is that what? Is that? Seems like a strategy. Except I'll just get wrecked by his things here.
Quick, knock back the cannonball.
I'm all over it. Look, it's reloading. We can get close.
Yeah, well, you can like, it seems like you can get the first one filled, like, after a while. But, the second one, it just seemed like it was impossible to even get him facing the right way long enough to make it happen.
I'll distract it, and you fill up its tanks. Look, it's reloading. We can get close.
And he spends so little time, and it takes so long to position yourself.
My word, look at those tanks on the machine's backside. Quick, knock back the cannonball.
Look, it's reloading. We can get close. Don't worry about it.
What the hell just happened?
And you fill up its tanks.
So depressing.
I know how to. There's a force field below us. Looks like a nasty one, too.
Quick, knock back the cannonball.
Don't worry about it. Look, it's reloading. We can get distracted, and you fill up its tanks.
My word, look at those tanks on the machine's backside.
This is mine.
Quick, knock back the cannonball.
I'm all over it.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
I'll distract it, and you fill up its tanks. Yeah, I know how to do this. Yeah, I know how to do this.
Quick, knock back the cannonball. Mickey, if you fill up the
you fill up its tanks. This one's mine.
Gonna need that distraction here. Hey, welcome. This is a frustrating moment. Did you
We can get close. I'll distract
have
it,
any memory
and
of
you
this
fill up its tanks.
situation? This game giveth and it taketh.
Look, it's reloading. We can get close. Don't worry about it. I'll distract it, and you fill up its tanks.
This is super annoying.
Mickey, if you fill up the tanks,
I thought we were done with the annoyingness for tonight. I almost like quit the entire game based on a thing a minute ago.
Don't worry about it.
I can't survive long enough, and I can't get him.
back the cannonball.
Okay, this is good. This is a God.
I'll distract it, and you fill up its tanks. This one's mine.
I hate you so much.
Yeah, I know how to do this.
Mickey, if you
I'll distract it, and you fill up its tanks.
This is the worst because it takes so freaking long, and you can't walk on that other thing. And then the aiming's not good, so it's
Look,
just
it's reloading. We can get close.
painful.
I'll distract it, and you fill up its tanks.
I'm tapping out, I think, after the cannon. I don't even want to know. I'm not up for another annoying boss fight.
Look, it's reloading. We can get close. I'm all over it.
my word, look at those tanks on the machine's backside.
This is just terrible. Like,
The cannonball.
this is, I guarantee you, it's moments like this that earned this game the sort of poor reputation it has, especially in comparison to the original. Like, this is just bad.
Cannonball.
I know I suck, but like, this is also just stupid.
Look, it's reloading. We can get close. Don't worry about it.
Hakuna Matata, says Oswald.
If you fill up the tank, we can end this charade.
I'm all over it. Look, it's reloading. We can get close.
Mickey, if you fill up the tanks, we can end this charade.
Don't worry about it. Yeah, I know how to do this.
Quick, knock back the cannonball.
God, I hate that.
There's a force field below us. Looks like a nasty one. I'll distract it, and you fill up its tanks. This is mine.
My word, look at those tanks on the machine's backside.
This one's mine. I'll distract it, and you fill up its tanks.
This just makes me want to scream.
I'm all over it.
I mean, this just feels like a poorly developed, like, game in a lot of ways.
Reloading.
Like,
We can get close.
it just doesn't
This one's
play
mine. I'll
well.
distract
Like,
it, and you
it,
fill up its
and
tanks.
has these frustrating moments that don't feel worth it. Like, it's not rewarding to fail at this. It's just frustrating. Like it with Halo, at least I was getting destroyed over and over dozens of times in a boss fight, and I hated it, but I still like stuck with it because it was like the game had earned that. This game, I don't know, because this just isn't fun. At least that was still fun. Although, man, there were times with that I was really feeling like it was somewhat cheap.
Look, it's reloading. We can get close. I gotcha.
This game, I'm not here to have that kind of punishing like experience either. Like, I'm trying to have like an enjoyable time here, and I'm just getting my ass handed to me over and over again by this stupid mouse, mechanical mouse, who just is more or less invincible. Like, and it just doesn't control that well. It doesn't like, but you know, it's just a bad experience.
Quick, knock back the cannonball. I'll distract it, and you fill up its tanks. This one's mine. This is mine.
And then it takes friggin' forever for him to die or respawn or whatever the heck he's doing. Sweet Jeebus.
It's reloading. We can get close.
Mickey, if you fill up the tanks, we can end this charade.
I'm all over. There's a force field below us. Looks like a nasty one, too. I'll distract it, and you fill up its tanks. This is mine. Look, it's reloading. We can get close. This one's mine. Yeah, I know how to do this.
My word, look at those tanks on the machine's backside.
And he does that when you finally got him in a position where you can get the pain at him. He does that move like every time. That just feels like impossible to defend. Because you've got to get the pain in at that time. You can't anticipate, you've got to get as much as possible, and it's just, yeah, like what are you supposed to do with that? He spends God, this sucks.
Cannonball. I'm all over it. I'll distract it, and you fill up its tanks. Look, it's reloading. We can get close.
It infuriates me that he talks about that like some kind of opportunity to attack. Like, you can never get at him in time when he's in that position, unless he's fueling up at the exact right one, and that whole strategy. Okay, fine. I got him at this point. Now what?
You can reprogram the turret from the side.
Please go do what you need to do, but what the?
One more time and that thing is toast. Don't worry about it. I'll distract it and you fill up its tanks.
Jesus. He gets you twice, it just really takes a chunk out of you.
Let's get going.
Quick, knock back the cannonball.
Oh my god.
Don't worry about it.
Mickey, if you fill up the tanks, we can end this charade.
I'll distract it, and you fill up its tanks. This
yeah, I got this far initially, and then it became even more impossible to hit his damn tank.
Don't worry about it.
My word! Look at those tanks on the machine's backside.
Yeah, I know how to do this. This one's mine.
Quick, knock back the cannonball.
I'm all over it.
And you get nothing. It sucks that you get nothing out of, like, returning the cannonball fire. Like, it doesn't seem like it hurts him at all.
We can get close. Yeah, I know how to do this.
Mickey, you need to fill the turret with paint or thinner.
This one's mine.
Wait, what happened? There's no paint in it anymore.
This is mine.
Quick, knock back the cannonball.
Don't worry, I'll distract it, and you fill up its tanks. I'll distract it, and you fill up its tanks.
Like, what are you supposed to do with this? Can you... That would be nice if you could somehow injure him that way.
We can get.
This is insane. Like, this is beyond dumb.
I'm all over it. This one's mine. Don't worry about it. Look, it's reloading. We can get close. Yeah, I know. I'll distract it, and you fill up its tanks. Yeah, I know how to do this.
Mickey, if you fill up the tanks, we can end this charade.
Is this something over here?
I'm all over it.
Quick, knock back the cannonball.
Look, it's reloading. I'll distract it, and you fill up its tanks.
Mickey, if you fill up the tanks,
Back to the
There's a
start.
force field below us. Looks like a nasty one, too.
quick, knock back the cannonball.
I'll distract it, and you fill up its tanks. I'm all over it. Yeah, I know how to do this. This is mine. This one's mine.
I mean, the only hope at this point is that someone online or something has something to say that is gonna be a strategy that works, because this is not working.
Don't worry about it.
I mean, I'm wondering, is there anything I can do with these? Seems like I've done 2 out of 3 of these at least, and it does nothing. If I get them all, will that help me?
I'm all over it.
Mickey, if you fill up the tanks, we can end this charade.
Yeah, I know how to do this. This is mine. Don't worry about it. I'll distract it, and you fill up its tanks.
Where is this distraction, Oswald?
Quick, knock back the cannonball!
Yeah, I know how to do this.
My word! Look at those tanks on the machine's backside! Quick, knock back the cannonball!
Oh my god, it's so hard to aim. Okay, that's a good call.
Quick, knock back the cannonball!
This one's mine.
Oh my god, but
I'll distract it, and you fill up its tanks.
Quick, knock back the cannonball!
it's just relentless. Force field is killer.
Quick, knock back the cannonball!
Literally.
You okay?
Dejecting.
I'll distract it, and you fill up its tanks.
Mickey, you need to fill the top.
I assume this doesn't
There's a
work.
force
We
field
gotta
below
try
us.
this.
Looks like a nasty one, too. All over it.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Well, if we can not do that.
Yeah, I know how to do this. I'll distract it, and you fill up its tanks. This one's mine. This is mine.
Good lord, get it! It's so hard to avoid the electric panels. I know, I suck, but
My word! Look at those tanks on the
it's
machine's
hard.
backside.
Don't worry about it.
Quick, knock back the cannonball!
I'll distract it, and you fill up its tanks. This
The watch is
mine.
Oswald,
everything.
You can reprogram the turret from the side.
Ricky, we did it! We defeated the turret!
Oh, God. Well, I mean, I was, bitching and moaning about it, but, and it did suck, but you gotta use your noggin as well and your resources. But there should be, they should, clue you into that, at some point, if you're just not getting it.
Look! We were in that thing's head all along?
No! This is my revenge, and you won't ruin it for me.
My God,
And as
another
for
boss
you,
fight.
You big pile of bolts. Remember who your master is. Ah! This is my creation, not your toy. And now he'll prove it. Attack!
Oak, it was the watch sketch.
Send you back to Main Street in a paint can.
Now we got another situation on our hands.
Aha! Fire the cannons, ye bloomin' cockroaches!
I hear machinery under these panels. We've got to break through.
I'm all over it.
That did the trick. The projectile damaged the panels.
This one's mine.
Tell me that tell me that when I die here that I don't restart at the other guy. That would be a tragedy. Alright, because at some point it's just
Junk could break the panels?
at some point it's just worth it to let him get you. If you have one left and oh my god. Alright.
Run away, little mouse!
That did the trick. The projectile damaged the panels.
Don't worry about it. I'm all over it. There's nothing to power, Mickey. You gotta paint in the gears.
Ah! Batten down the hatches, matey! Ah! Batten down the hatches, matey!
So we charged that one up, but we gotta get them all.
Run away, little mouse!
This one's mine. Don't worry about it. There's nothing to power me. You gotta paint in the gears.
An umbrella won't help you here.
That did the trick. The projectile damaged the panels.
Yeah, I know how to do this. This is mine.
That did the trick. The projectile damaged the panels.
Aha! Fire the cannons, ye bloomin' cockroaches!
I think part of the frustration too is that I just do not want a game like this to be this hard. Like I said before, like I think I'm not prepared for these difficulty spikes.
You here?
This is mine.
An umbrella won't help you here.
I don't want it to be like a total piece of cake, because like that's one of the reasons that a lot of these games aren't that interesting. But like if it's just tedious or cheap, I don't like it. Whatever type of game it is, if it's frustrating.
I hear machinery under these panels. We've got to break through.
Don't worry about it.
I recognize these gears. Paint them in, and those big doors should close. That did the trick. The projectile damaged the panels. That did the trick. The projectile damaged the panels.
So do the cannonball the cannonballs don't even affect the platforms. Am I doing that wrong? I thought you said to stand on them so he shoots them, but it looks like it's the stuff falling from the sky that's doing it.
Send you back to Mean Street in a paint can. This one's mine. Run away, little mouse.
I recognize these gears. Paint them in, and those big doors should close.
I'm all over it. I know how to do this. Aha! Fire the cannons, ye blooming cockroaches! Don't worry about it.
Is that who I think it is? Over there in the corner? The moon? Is that, what's his name? The Funmeister?
Mouse.
From Pleasure Island?
Fire the cannons, ye blooming cockroaches! Yeah, I know how to do this. There's nothing to power, Mickey. You gotta paint in the gears.
Where's the gear? Paint in the gears. I don't see the gears.
I'm all over it. Don't worry about it.
The gears are in the top left. Just run. Gears are in the top left, bottom left, and top right panels.
You think that junk could break the panels?
Top left, bottom. Top left, top right, and bottom. Oh, these.
An umbrella won't help you here.
Woo!
What's happening? What did you do? My masterpiece!
I'm glad we got one of these sequences in this session here.
Don't understand. He told me no one could defeat me.
He told you? Who are you talking about?
Time for a song.
Daisy Duck here. We're following the Mad Doctor, who's on the trail of the notorious gremlin Prescott. Maybe now we'll find out Prescott's plans, as well as what the Mad Doctor was recently doing in Ventureland.
He? Oompa Loompa style. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good as a stopping point with this. That was exhausting, but good. I'm glad we got through it. I hadn't noticed. I mean, Prescott. Oh yeah, Prescott. He's been tripping out hard since since we started playing tonight.
I guess Prescott was working alone.
It seems awfully suspicious to me. Guess we won't know until he wakes up, though. Come on, let's go check
Yeah, I'm
out
not going
Prescott.
on his new attraction until the safety inspectors clear it. That's for sure. I don't trust this guy as far as I can throw him.
This portion of the show is brought to you by...
He's brought shame upon the family.
Did you hear about the new attraction the Mad Doc's building? He said it'll boost morale. Oh, I wish I would have thought of that.
Oswald, we have other worries besides the Mad Doctor. While you two were crossing through the underground, I took the time to search through the gag factory. I wanted to know why Prescott turned out so bad. Digging through the gag factory, I found these blueprints. Prescott helped oversee a construction site in Ventureland. He said he was helping the Spatters build homes. But if you look here, you'll see that it was actually a cover-up for something secret.
Okay, that doesn't sound good.
Maybe it'll tell us why Prescott broke the projectors. The Mad Doctor did say there were secrets to uncover, so let's go see if he's right.
We may have put an end to Prescott's scheming, but that doesn't mean Wasteland is safe. We need to make our way to Ventureland and uncover what he was hiding.
All right. Woo! Back in Town Square or Main Street, what have you. Good times. We did it. This was a rigorous but good session. Oh. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Newcomers and regular comers alike. We love you all. You can go into City Hall and see. Oh, should we do that real quick? Just put a bow on it with Crazy Prescott.
Welcome to the wonderful world of...
Oh boy.
I wonder what's wrong with Prescott. Why is he acting like this?
Tonight on the wonderful world of...
Oh man.
This portion of the show is brought to you by...
Grinding, yeah. Prescott's been hitting that fentanyl or whatever he's doing.
Welcome to the wonderful world of...
Well, I'm down with side quests. Maybe it'll, if we can avoid a boss, you know, that I feel like I've done enough bosses for a minute, so that'll be good. But all right, gang. Thanks again, Adam. Thanks as always. I'll see you next time. Windows Day, and as well more Epic Mickey.